Hi, this is my first review, and my first review is gonna be Love and Hip Hop Reunion Part Two. Wow, like that reunion had me thinking about it for like 2 days, not one, but two. Okay, but to be honest, I'm gonna have to say I do feel sorry for Jocelyn because you gotta realize she's a prostitute and probably been a prostitute for most of her teenage life. She's been with the pimp, been living with a pimp, going state to state. And so she has a lot of insecurities, dealing with herself, dealing with men, and dealing with other women. So basically, just insecurities altogether. But anyway, we start out Jocelyn telling Stevie J, chill, chill. Stevie J talking about, what's up, or whatever him and Benzino was talking about. So Stevie J get up first, run towards Benzino, then Jose Lynn got up next, charging with like a everyday outfit on while everybody else was looking good. So she charged at Althea. You really don't see much. You just see the couch flipping over. You hear Benzino, get off me, get off me. Then you hear him talking about calling somebody a bitch, whatever. They go backstage and whatnot. They say, during the melee, Jocelyn breaks loose. And then she comes back and you can see her, she's looking. She got her eye on Tammy. She runs towards Tammy. Whatever she do. She pulled Tammy ponytail out. Tammy still got some hair. She, had the little thing up or whatever. But she went backstage, got fixed up, and came out looking beautiful as ever again. So Jocelyn really ain't do too much. Um, but what else happened? So they talk or whatever. Then so Jocelyn, Jose Lynn, as I like to call her, um, her and Mimi meet up and like in the stairwell. And if anybody on the show, like, I think that would have got with Jocelyn is Mimi. Because Mimi, she get that deep voice. She start whispering. She start cussing you out like a sailor. You know what I'm saying? And the animosity she got towards Jocelyn, I think she would have handled Jocelyn if we would have seen it and all that. And if security wouldn't have broke it all up. But, yeah, they pulling each other hair and whatnot. But another funny part is, like, too funny. She tell Deb, um, sit down, old woman, or sit down. I don't want to be beating up no old lady or something like that. So too funny. So I'm like, wow, Jocelyn really did it. But anyway, um, they made Jocelyn and Stevie J leave. Um, and the rest of the cast just sat up and talked about Jocelyn and Stevie J, talking about they was on coke. But something about the beginning. If y'all go to the beginning of that episode, when Stevie J is first coming in or whatever, and he's in the back or whatever, if you look, you can see him putting lotion on his jacket. I'm like, yeah, this dude is coked out. He is 100% coked out. And as far as the rumor of Jocelyn smoking crack, I wouldn't put it past her. Because, like, as I said, she was a prostitute. She'd been with a pimp for many, many years. And for a woman, I believe that it takes a lot away from you. If you're a woman and you're prostituting yourself and you're giving all your money to this man who's just beating you, degrading you, and treating you worth shit, then you're going to carry that around for a lot of part of your life and want to cover it up with drugs or whatnot. Because females that have pimps are crazy and they will do anything for that pimp. You know, But I think Jocelyn is a lot more experienced with the whole and pimp relationship than Stevie J is, because Jocelyn does get out of line a lot, and with the true pimp, I don't think like the things that she do would be allowed. And she been hoeing for a long time, so she know the game. And it seemed like Stevie J is a square dude, and he really don't know too much about that life, and I think Jocelyn was teaching him. But anyway, so the fight goes on and everything, and so we get back to on stage, and the rest of the thing is about, they want Jocelyn and Stevie J. They don't want them to, but they say that Jocelyn and Stevie J is on drugs and doing coke, whatever, and that's like part of the reason why the fight started, because Benzine was all like, "That's that coke, that's that coke." Now Thea's like, "That's that coke, yeah, that's that coke, yeah." So that's when everything happened. But anyway, let's get back. I'm like, oh, my mind is like going right now, but let's get back. So they get back on stage, and I was like, yeah, yeah, they're on them drugs. They on that cocaine. They on some drugs. Don on there, like, I don't know. I think Don was doing her thing too, and she don't really want to put too much out. I think she was dancing and stripping and doing whatever, that Jocelyn was doing. Maybe not too much, but she's all like, yeah, I care about Jocelyn and this, that, and the other. And yeah, she's on drugs. At first, it was just smoking. Then when she got with Stevie J, it became more. And, you know, I think it's been before. I think it's been before. Um, then what else happened? Um, Basically, they were just talking about Stevie J and Jocelyn being on drugs, being each other's bad influence, and then Young Jock gonna say, "They remind me of Bobby and Whitney," and then Deb start to go off. No, no. Do you know them? Do you know them? And he's like, wait, hold up. Hold up, Dad. Let me explain myself. Let me explain myself. And he go on to say, which is pretty much true. Bobby and Whitney were their own people before they got together or whatnot. And when they came together, they became this volatile thing. And, people will say, oh, it's Whitney's fault. Oh, it's Bobby's fault. But all in all, they both been doing their thing before they even knew each other. So it was just when they came together, it became this combined volatile relationship or whatever. So I don't blame Bobby. I don't blame Whitney. Each person are their own person. I don't blame Stevie J. I don't blame Jocelyn, because it's your life. You allow somebody to do anything or lead you the wrong way, that's on you. Even though I don't think Jocelyn is, I call her Jocelyn for some reason. Jocelyn. I don't think Jocelyn is leading Stevie the wrong way. I don't think Stevie J is leading her the wrong way. I just think both of them leading each other in a horrible direction. The blind leading the blind. The fake pimp leading the real hoe. But anyway, you guys, this was my first review. I know it's kind of choppy and kind of crazy and things, but I just wanted to go ahead and get myself on this YouTube. I'm about to do Atlanta X's next. Then I'm going to do, what is my other show? R&B Divas LA. Okay. Divas. But anyway, I do think Stevie J is fine. With his old self, he was fine. I would have sex with Stevie J one time with 2 condoms and then him with the deuces. Bye, dude. But anyway, I'll be back next week with the Love and Hip Hop reunion part 3 or whatever. But it wasn't too much on this reunion. As I said, it was just basically the fight, then them talking about Stevie J and Jocelyn on drugs. But okay, deuces. Love you guys.